Right now I'm working on a buttercream cake that I'm going to cover.
Isabella Lewis starts her day at 5 a.m. As a mother of two and the owner of her own cake baking business, she says she barely gets enough time to herself.
It's basically like a roller coaster up and down. I sometimes operate on like 2 hours sleep for the whole entire, for 24 hours.
Lewis is a part of a growing trend for women in New York City. The U.S. Census reported that female entrepreneurship rose about 69% between the years of 1997 and 2014.
So a lot of things are changing. For one thing, there are a lot more resources for women entrepreneurs.
Faye Frazier teaches a course for women entrepreneurs at Baruch College.
Society's views of a woman's role has changed, and that's greatly contributed to the rise in women entrepreneurs.
Although it is a growing trend, Isabella says it's not easy to start a business as both a woman and a woman of color. She has been running her business from home for almost 5 years. Her business only provides for up to 20% of her family's income.
For the past 2 years, I've learned that I had to actually sit down and work the books and be able to say, okay, you know what, I need at least something. I'm still learning how to make a profit.
According to Women Entrepreneurs NYC, an organization that provides resources to female entrepreneurs, 75% of women they surveyed lacked confidence when trying to open their businesses. Isabella Lewis agrees.
A lot of them have reservations sometimes because they're scared to start. Like they're scared of failure. But at the end of the day, failure is something that makes you stronger.
Women Entrepreneurs NYC also reported that 10% of women rely on loans from banks to start their businesses, but approval rates are actually 15 to 20% lower for women than for men. Shelby Samel was fortunate enough to receive a loan from her parents to start her own dog training business. She's lucky in another way too.
I think a lot of people want a female dog trainer, especially when they're having issues with a dog being sensitive or nervous. A female touch is always, desired.
But Professor Frazier says that one type of business seems to be flourishing for women.
People say we're in a tech bubble. So, generally any business that's focused on technology is a business that is more likely to get funding, at this point in time. But the businesses that I see a lot of female entrepreneurs starting, they actually run the gamut.
And if you work hard and keep your eyes on the prize, Isabella Lewis says it pays off.
You're your worst critic. There are times when people will try their hardest to keep you down. Put the negative things outside, just block them out and focus on what you want.
She hopes to have her own storefront in the next few years, and she will continue to sell her cakes online. Reporting in Brooklyn, this is Nicole Ashley.